Alright guys, it's David Henry again. Back to you with some suppressors. You might have read the title, but it's B&T against B&T. You saw the last video with the B&T Blue Line, the direct thread Inconel can for hard use. You know, something you can get for less than $500. I've seen them around $4.99. I saw another guy got his for $4.50 on sale. Keep an eye for it. It's a great suppressor. I'm going to show some inside shots of this suppressor. Got a little better view this time than last time. So you'll take a look at that. We're going to go ahead and talk about the inside. You know, the inside of this can has spiral flutes all the way around it. It actually has small tubes or tubelets that go around the circumference of it and all the way out to the front of the can. You'll also see that the baffles are all spiral shaped, spiraling all the way down to the other end of the can. If we look at the end of the can, you'll see some ports or vents on the outside. That's where the gases are going to escape out the front of the can. And then you'll see some grooves cut in the face of it. That's going to be what they are going to use for a flash hider. The can works well. I've had it on 6-arc 556, a short barrel B&T 556. It's just a great can. You think about an Inconel, high performance, hard use can for that kind of money. It's pretty phenomenal. But you guys asked me to do a comparison. You said, what about an RBS? So I went to work and I picked up an RBS for us. So what I did is I got a B&T PRINT-X RBS. This particular one is the Inconel version. So we're comparing Inconel to Inconel, hard use to hard use. A couple things right off the bat you'll notice with it. It did come with a Surefire Rotex adapter instead of the direct thread that come with the Blue Line. So that's a couple $100 option on there. We look at the fit and the finish of it. We'll get a close-up of the inside of it, but you'll notice the threads are very nice and smooth. The finish on the inside, the machining, you'll see raw machining where all the surfaces are at. You'll notice that's very smooth. If we flip it around to the front, you'll see the recessed crown or recess in that front end cap, and then the ports are on the outside of that end cap. Very unique, but you can tell the fit and the finish on this RBS is quite a bit better. I'm going to throw in some video. We'll talk about the weights of these individual cans to compare those, and then we'll shoot them. All right, we're going to measure this B&T Blue Line real quick without a muzzle device in it first, and you'll see that's going to be 1 pound and 0.3 ounces. 1 pound, 0.3 ounces. You add the direct thread muzzle device on there, and it's 1 pound, 3.4 ounces. So that's 1 pound, 3.4 ounces. We'll pull that off real quick, and we're going to throw the RBS on there. So the RBS is quite a bit lighter at 14.8 ounces. If you throw that muzzle device on there, it's 1.39, and then a muzzle device, you're going to need that. 1 pound, 6.9 ounces. So 1 pound, 6.9 ounces for the complete setup with a muzzle. All right, guys, this is the 6-arc. It's starting to rain, so I'm going to get a couple shots off pretty quick. We got the RBS on there real quick, and then we'll throw the Blue Line on. And it cycled perfect. We're going to do 2 with the Blue Line real quick, and then we're going to head inside, get out of this rain. By the way, these are 108 ELDMs, 6-arc. All right, hard to tell which one had more gas, less gas, but we're going to get inside. We're starting to get wet. We will talk to you or see you back inside. Thanks. The Blue Line had a little more back pressure according to the ejection pattern. The RBS, man, it ejected nice and smooth, right back where it should be. The Blue Line was just a little further forward, so a little more back pressure. Didn't affect the gas in my face. Both of them were super comfortable to shoot. All right, guys, thanks a lot. You know, with the B&T Blue Line at $4.99 and the retail or MSRP on this PRINT-X Inconel can is $1,300. This is 39% of the price of this one here. Man, at 85–90% of the performance, this is a heck of a bargain. But if you have the money, the fit and the finish, the extra flash suppression you probably get with this flash hider on the front, that RBS is a great can. You know, the next can I'd probably like to see is one of their titanium RBSs. They just released a new one that's got an Inconel blast baffle and a stainless end cap supposed to cut down on deterioration on the blast baffle, similar to what this Inconel can does, and no flash out the end like you get with a titanium can. It eliminates that, but you get that lightweight. It'd be cool to see a little lighter version of this can, but man, I tell you what, the fit, the finish, coming with that quick Rotex Surefire mount, you'll have to make the call up for yourself. Is it worth over 3 times the money to get that fit and finish, that really nice RBS, or are you going to be happy running a direct thread, or, you know, replace it with another hub mount, the B&T BlueLine? Either one I think you're going to be happy with. Stay tuned and subscribe for more information.